On the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters. These guys getting all set for tip-off. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kristaps Porzingis.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. They've got Johnson, Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. And for Detroit, down low it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. And it's Detroit with the ball. Thompson, a screen on Johnson. Harris against Johnson. Harris left side to the paint. And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Young looking around. Here's Porzingis. Young with a screen on Thompson. Here's Alexander Walker. Right side Young. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Here's Cunningham. He had 25 points in his last game. Ivy outside. On the wing, Thompson. Harris left side. Ivy outside. Cunningham outside. Duren with a screen on Young. Cunningham finds Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And this is why the offense involves Jalen Duren in screen and rolls, showing off his great mobility.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
And Allie, thanks.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Cunningham outside. Harris down low, guarded by Young. That one drops for him.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Now here's Young. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
And so he hits both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Atlanta, hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference. And check it out, Detroit, pretty far behind right now. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Young against Cunningham. Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Atlanta shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
Stolen by Ivy. On the break. Here's Cunningham. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And there's something special about Cade Cunningham and his explosiveness when he's in transition like that. That's a quality shot.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. They trail by 3. Pass to Daniels. Lets the 3 fly. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Harris passes to Cunningham. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Ivy from downtown. The rebound by Atlanta. Last time they met in Atlanta.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
Yeah, and that led to a few of their key guys spending long stretches of the game on the bench because of foul trouble. Hard to find yourself back in a rhythm when you do that.
Now here's Johnson. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Young, the pass to Alexander Walker. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Cunningham looking it over. On the wing, Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Cunningham. From deep three-point range, Porzingis grabs the board. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now here's Alexander Walker. No points yet. Shot from 16. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Thompson passes to Harris. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Harris. Cunningham's got 6.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off?
Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 2. Young against Cunningham. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Duren. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball and turns. He almost treats it like a post-up.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. LeVert's checked in for the Pistons. Let's take a look at the best rebounders around the league. 4th, Jalen Duren.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
Ivy finds Harris. Down low. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And Cade getting up that time.
The Hawks trailing. Young with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Now here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires in the triple.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Ivy outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. LeVert outside. Here's Harris. The rebound by Atlanta. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. But we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Detroit with the ball, following the score by Atlanta. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Pistons trail by 3. Here's Ivy. A quick shot there. It's off target.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
Now here's Ivy. 20 points for him last game against Chicago.
Yeah, just too strong right there. Duren is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
The free throw drops for Duren.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Daniels passes to Porzingis. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Ryan, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Pass to Porzingis. Plenty of space. Drained it for 2 points.
Ready to shoot. Porzingis fires.
For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And you watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
And some changes here for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Tobias Harris. Robinson comes in for Ivy. And Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Hawks on D. Reed passes to Duran. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 2.
A hustle from Duncan there, outworking the defense. And he found his shot.
Kennard outside. Pass to Bufkin. Here's Porzingis. Plenty of space. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Porzingis has got 6. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. LeVert passes to Robinson. The 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, something Robinson is very good at, finding shots he wants to take at the three-point line.
Here's Rizachet. Robinson defending. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Detroit.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Pass to LeVert. And here's Reed. Outside Robinson. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Rizachet, and he drives in. Sasser outside. Fires from deep. Offensive board. Reed. Rejected by Okongwu. Kennard for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the three-point shooting.
Pass to Duran. Sasser outside. To the inside. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Porzingis. Oh, it's stolen away. Sasser with the ball. And Kennard picks him up defensively. And Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Kennard for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
.105 left in the first quarter. Kennard against LeVert. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And Detroit making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Houston, he's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Bufkin. Hawks on D. 3-point lead. Here's Reed. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Outside Young. Pass to Houston. Takes a 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Thompson finds Robinson. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. From outside the arc. That one no good. And that does it for the first quarter. The Hawks on top, up 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Now Young. Marcus Sasser is out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Thompson. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Okongwu, a screen on Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And out on the wing, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, that sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
And so he makes both from the line.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
There's the steal. Lays out. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Here's LeVert. No made baskets yet. Picked by Reed. LeVert goes in. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 7. And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. Number 5, the Hawks.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
First one falls for him.
And Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. LeVert passes to Reed. And here's Robinson. Thompson outside. Picked by Reed. Just 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. No good with the triple.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu, a screen on Thompson. Inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Reed. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Taking a look at some numbers here for Jalen Johnson.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And he drops the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pistons trail by 10. Robinson for 3. Connects from downtown. Robinson's got 8.
Such a gifted shooter. When Duncan Robinson rises up with that kind of confidence, man, he's a threat.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Launches it. Detroit with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's Detroit with the ball. Sasser outside. On the wing, Thompson. Another 3 for Detroit.
Thompson continuing to work on that shot, hoping to become more consistent as an outside threat.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Houston. The 3 is up. Sasser with a rebound.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Robinson for 3. And the three-pointer goes. And now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Houston. Robinson defending. Houston passes to Young. Now Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. 11 feet out. Rebounded by the Pistons. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Robinson against Young. LeVert passes to Robinson. To the middle. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 1.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Houston. And Daniels is subbed in for Kennard. The Hawks have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. The kick out to Johnson. Takes the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Some versatility in his scoring game. Johnson from the corner that time.
The Pistons have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Robinson, a screen on Young. Young against LeVert. Robinson in the post. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And Detroit making a change here. Atlanta has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Cunningham against Young. Here's Daniels. 11 points for him last game against Indiana. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Reed.
Dyson Daniels, when he steps onto the court, he's got a hunger to make an impact, and he's trying to put his team in position to win.
And he makes a first. That one misses. And they recover it. Young against Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Out to the right wing. Johnson on the wing. Here's Daniels. Robinson defending. There's Young with the 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And here comes the break. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Rizachet. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
And Trey knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
Pistons trail by 3. Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself. Boy, is he dynamic. Jalen Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Detroit has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Well, the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. They're compromised if he comes at them.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw's good. Young.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for LeVert, and both free throws good for Young. And the Pistons with possession here. 7-point differential. Here's Cunningham. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Johnson against Harris. Stolen by Ivy. And now the Pistons in transition. Robinson can't hit. Now the Hawks with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Johnson against Robinson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Daniels. And Atlanta misses again. Pistons trail by 7. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And he gets that one. Harris has got his second basket on the night.
And nice strength from Harris, fending off the contact with ease.
Cunningham against Young. Pass to Porzingis. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's the pick. Here's Ivy. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Daniels. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Atlanta leading by 5. Left side, Alexander Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 8 assists in the game. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Pass to Harris. Ivy outside. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
They've done a great job using their defense to create for them on offense. Turn it over against this team, and you're going to be in trouble.
Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Harris goes in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Tobias Harris just going hard right there to the rim and forcing the refs to call that.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Daniels. He's got 10. Outside Johnson. There's a screen. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Duren. Pistons trail by 8. Harris with it. Now Okongwu defending. Harris passes to Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
Young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Okongwu. 4-3. Detroit with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Duren, defended by Porzingis. And here's Harris outside. He drops it from range. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
And here's Alexander Walker, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Duren. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Porzingis has got 12 points in the game.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Here's Duren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Jalen Duren has a nice game. He plays a lot in the box where he's going to rebound. He's going to be an interior scorer, and his instincts are there as well.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Daniels. Knocks down the triple. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
1:39 left in the first half. Thompson against Johnson. Cunningham passes to Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks lead by 8. Here's Daniels. He's got 13. Pass to Johnson. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Over Duren. The shot by Johnson, no good. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
One shot.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Pistons trail by 7. 58 seconds left in the half. And there's the screen. Here's Cunningham. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Okongwu, no good. Detroit has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. No coverage that time. Ivy's got 5.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Porzingis. Not going to go that time. Good D by Duren. It's a one-on-one situation. Cunningham delivers in transition.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Atlanta on top. They lead by a bucket. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. In the East, Paolo Banchero.
The way the game is played now, it's tough for a big man to get the honors. But the bottom line is no one can match up with him. He's just too big and too skilled.
And you see that? He's using my move on the block of the Black Tornado.
What move is that? You going in circles?
Okay, stand up. I'll show you.
Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting their defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they play fast, they can put points on the board in a hurry, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Jalen Johnson is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. Here's Harris. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Here's Cunningham. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 14 points for the game.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham dropping in the jumper.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Johnson on the wing. The 3 is up. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ivy. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Outside Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Over Harris. And Atlanta misses again.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Now Cunningham. Back to Harris. Shoots over Young. Again, Harris missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. They get it back. Tries again. Here's Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Pistons. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Ivy with the ball. Cunningham outside. This one for 3. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Thompson. Here's Ivy. Cunningham outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Porzingis high post. Working on Duren. Porzingis finds Young. Over Cunningham. And Young the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Young's got 8 points.
And this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
They've been playing great lockdown defense over the past month. They close out on shooters extremely well and do not allow easy looks.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Duren. There's Cunningham with a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Daniels. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Outside Johnson for the tie. Duren with a rebound.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now here's Harris, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Hawks trail by 3. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The game now all tied up. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Now here's Thompson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Porzingis. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Cunningham. 17 points in the game. Now Ivy. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Hawks.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Cunningham following the score by Atlanta. And Porzingis with the block. They get it back. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Young. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. Kongu's checked in for Alexander Walker. Here's Thompson. He's got 5. Cunningham outside. Duren with a screen on Young. Pass to Duren. Ivy outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, if Ausar is anywhere near the hoop, he's got one thing on his mind, and that is jams.
Hawks trail by 3. High post Young. Give him 8. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. The shot no good. Good D by Duren. Here's the break. Here's Ivy. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
On the drive, Ivy just blitzes the defense. They don't know how to respond and end up fouling.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Free throw good. Ivy.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Powerful one-handed slam.
And Daniels just putting it all together right now. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Now here's Ivy. Give him 8 points now. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Young, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
Now, first and foremost, it's the athletic ability and that raw talent. It's there for Ausar Thompson. He's just got to keep developing and refining all the little micro skills.
Robinson, he's checked in for the Pistons. LeVert comes in for Cunningham. So he gets them both.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Nails it from 3. And the Hawks lead by 1.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To the inside, deflects the pass. Porzingis surveying the floor. There's Young with the 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Atlanta with a rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Down low. KP wrecks the rim.
Porzingis not letting anything or anyone get in his way right now offensively.
Pistons trail by 3. On the wing, Thompson, covered by Johnson. Pass to Robinson, launches a 3, drops in the 3. Robinson's got 14 points for the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Now Porzingis. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Detroit has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Harris outside. LeVert passes to Harris. Back to LeVert. 6 to shoot. Robinson for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sasser's checked in for the Pistons. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Risachet, he's checked in for Johnson. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Porzingis high post. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul. And Detroit making a change here. Reed's checked in. Here's Daniels. He's checked by LeVert. Daniels misses. And the Pistons shooting pretty well at 45%. For 3, Robinson. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Daniels. 15 points in the game. And now it's time to take a look at who the top rookie passers were over the last month. Zachary Risachet is second.
I really like how he sees the floor. A selfless distributor who enjoys hitting those guys in their spots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one's no good. Pistons trail by 3. Right side, Robinson. Pass to Duren. It's LeVert on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Sasser outside. 3-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Comes up empty down low.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
LeVert outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bufkin comes in for Young. And no luck that time either.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Kennard against LeVert. Porzingis sets a screen. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And now a 7-point Hawks lead.
Kennard doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he's efficient.
Here's LeVert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Kennard against LeVert. Pass to Bufkin. From deep. LeVert with a rebound. The Pistons shooting 40% since the break. Reed with it. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made one and missed one. First free throw is good. Good on both. And the Hawks with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Robinson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Reed. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. The Pistons making a switch here.
What's up?
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Sasser outside. Robinson on the wing. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Bufkin, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here he goes. And Porzingis with the block. For 3. That shot is off. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Hawks. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Karis LeVert, also Marcus Sasser out there, and it's Klintman in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. The Hawks lead by 4. Kennard with it. Down low. And now the Pistons in transition. Robinson to 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Kennard against LeVert. Pass to Young. Here's the 3. Young with the signature tray.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That can change things.
Back to LeVert. Robinson on the wing. They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Klintman. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Rizachet, no good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Sasser, right side. And Detroit another 3.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
The Hawks shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Now Young. Pass to Rizachet. Now here's Kennard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. Oh, Young in traffic.
Trae Young does not need much time or space.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Klintman. Now Robinson. That one misses.
So much talk about being undrafted out of college. How about Duncan Robinson and how far he's taking his abilities?
The Pistons making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Daniels is checked in for the Hawks. And he's good on the second.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Now here's Young. Sasser defending. Young, the pass to Daniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Daniel's such a shifty player. He has a myriad of ways to get to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. And here's LeVert. This game is so close. One or two plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Screen by Robinson. Here's Stewart. The rebound by Atlanta. Risaché's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Houston. Let's go with a 3. LeVert with a rebound. Pistons trail by 4. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Risaché. Risaché's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Daniels. He's checked by LeVert. Goes up from the top of the key. And Atlanta misses again. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Sasser outside. Stewart, a screen on Young. Here's Sasser. 6 on the shot clock. He buries it from 3. Sasser's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Fearless from Young inside.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Now Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
There is no way that on the scouting report it didn't say find Duncan Robinson, and right now we need a map.
Atlanta with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Young. Here goes Trey. Pass to Okongwu. Wide open. And that one is right through the heart.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pistons trail by 3. Now here's Sasser. Robinson on the wing to tie it up. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Young. Pass to Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Risaché. The rebound by Detroit.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's LeVert. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They lead by 1. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Stewart. To take the lead. So it's both teams making substitutions here. LeVert outside. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the second half.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Young, the pass to Porzingis. Harris against Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Alexander Walker with it. Now LeVert defending. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Thompson, he's checked in for Ivy. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told them, "This is the passion I want us to play with every night." Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The Pistons leading. Here's LeVert. To the paint. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by Johnson.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from it.
And it's rejected.
Great denial. Cunningham using every inch of that reach.
Showing the D no mercy.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And Atlanta with possession here. They trail by 3. Here's Young on the take. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Cunningham. There's the triple. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside Johnson. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Free throw, no good. For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the 4th. Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by Cunningham. The Hawks trailing. Young inside. He's watched by Cunningham. Johnson with a bucket.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Pass to Durham. Back to Cunningham. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And the Hawks with possession here. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Young. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Johnson. There's the 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. LeVert outside from the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Porzingis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Detroit has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Cunningham passes to LeVert. Back to Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham digging deep.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham as a young star is bringing to this game.
Here's Young. Outside Johnson. Oh, stolen by Harris. Detroit leading by 3. Cunningham with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. And here's LeVert for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. And Atlanta with possession here. Outside Young, into the lane. Daniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Daniels has got 21.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. The floater. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Outside Young. There's a minute 26 left in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. And the Hawks with another 3.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Detroit has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Cunningham with the ball. Misses in close. Outside, Alexander Walker. And here's Young. The kick out to Johnson to take the lead. The shot comes out.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Here's Harris. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Rebound, Trae Young. .26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Fires the 3. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
.17 seconds left in the game. Here's Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit. And stolen by Cunningham.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And now we've got an intentional foul. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And they go to the intentional foul. First one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Trey, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
If you're around us outside of the locker room, you can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. You can tell the reason why we do that. And I love this group.
The connection is there on and off the court. Guys?
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.